Okay, we have arrived. I want to give you a quick room tour before we head down for a cream tea. Look at this view. How gorgeous. Stunning. And their swimming pool area is so pretty. I think there's a hot tub there too, so we're gonna go if it's nice later on. But look at this stunning bed and the lighting. Absolutely love it. And the artwork here. Smeg appliances, pastel. I am so here for it. And they left us some goodies. And the mirror that lights up when I do my makeup. And their gardens are stunning. So maybe I could go there tomorrow and record some for you. And they do have renovations going on. That's going to be done in April. So yeah. Okay, babe, you ready for our tea?
Yeah. You're recording, are you? Oh, cool.
Oi, what is this movement?
So let's go.
So we're about to have our afternoon tea, but look at this room. This is the bar area. We just wanted to be extra cozy and we decided to sit by the fire, and my photographer is ready to go, and that's it, and I can't wait to enjoy the rest of the evening. So we have a fire going. We were gonna do a little shoot, but then our friend Miles suggested that we need a proper fire. So we have the kindling and the fire situation happening. But in the meantime, can we just appreciate the little lounger? Hi, Miles.
Hi.
How stunning is this? So we were in the bar area, but we're just, before we go for dinner, we're just chilling and trying to create some looks. I'm gonna have my photographer. Of course.
Welcome.
Welcome. So what are we having for dinner? I'm having duck. How's the duck?
The duck is absolutely incredible.
And you're
Very
having
rustic
beef, right?
in taste.
Yes. The service here is impeccable. And if you are down in Bath or Cotswold area, this is a place where you need to be, because summertime, by April, we're gonna have our tapas bar, haven't we? So we're about to have our appetizers, and what do we have here, my darling?
We have chef's signature over here. It's a twice baked souffle with local cheese and also with mushrooms and smoked salmon with pickled beetroots.
Perfect. Ready to eat? Thank
Enjoy.
you. Thank you. I'm gonna just flip the camera over and show you, even though there's some guests here. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I need to show you the chandeliers. I'll be covering more of that in the morning anyways, but... Okay, time for our dinner. I got duck. Bobby, what did you get?
I have the beef. So yummy.
It smells good, doesn't it?
It
And we got
smells
some cauliflower cheese and some veggies. Time to dig in. Dessert time. Bobby's having some sticky toffee pudding that I could potentially have.
Hands off.
That's not nice, babe.
Oh, it's so good.
Whoa, my cheese looks good. And some collard. Okay, now that everybody's gone, let me show you the chandelier situation. I am totally not mad at this, and I would love to have this in my house. You know I love chandeliers. This is like, you know what you got to do.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
The thing is, I mean, they're chandeliers, but then what do you call those things that are like, you know, the things around the chandeliers? What are those?
Yeah.
Not coving.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Well, I fit them as well, don't I? Oh god, I fit them as well.
Bobby!
Oh Jesus.
He's having a moment. Anyways, so you see those things? It's like coving type of situation. This is a commitment, guys. This is a commitment that I want in my house. Guess who's gonna be committed to that? And do we have a palm tree in the corner? Is that a palm tree? Oi, slow your roll.
I'll be finishing before you get your hands into it.
time for breakfast. I got vegan, full English, and then Bobby got
Full English.
full English.
Minus bacon.
How stunning is this place? Let's eat. What are the plans for
So the plan really here is to add another 10 bedrooms to the property. In fact, we're going to add one as well, so we will end up with 32 bedrooms. We've got a planning application which is associated with next door as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Which actually is making the spa area bigger and moving the pool so that it overlooks the lovely landscape, and then of creating an event space for about 160 to 180 people as well. What we want to end up with is several strands to a business, so great house where you'll come, you'll enjoy the food, the service, then there'll be a very good spa, there'll be an event space which will be away from the main house, but it will work well for those people who want to have weddings, because I hate it when you mix wedding with the main house guests.
That's a good point. Especially if you're offering luxury and people are paying to come and stay.
Absolutely,
I absolutely agree.
So, and then where we will be that retreat for people during the week where they can come and have a strategy meeting, get out and utilise the grounds. And then the last part of it is where we want to develop a bit of glamping. So where we would like to have a couple of tree houses, yurts, and then we have the field at the front, and the plan is to get that into a little farm, so we'll grow some of our own veggies, and we'll have some chickens and pigs.
I think that is the vibe now. Even in London, people love that.
Just to
outdoorsy.
But I think the 4 strands that sort of are making up the brand, and we're still sort of evolving at the moment, is really art is something that we've always done quite a bit of.
What kind of collections have you?
Well, like the clocks is an example, where we've actually, number 15 was our property in Bath. So there we have lots of different collections, like if you go to the bird, there's a lovely collection of bird pictures, there's a lovely collection of big birds, so whatever we feel would fit in the space, we will utilise.
I think that's such an amazing, I covered that in my stories, I think that's phenomenal. I love chandeliers. I mean, that just took me away, and I want to have, after the morning is done, we're going to take pictures in there with the chandeliers.
So it is about where every room can be different, and that it can allow itself, so where it has individual pieces, and you know, it's not compartmentalized.
Statement. I agree. So what would you say, for example, if somebody's booking a trip and coming to Bath, what makes your
hotel different? I think what we'd like to say, if it was here, is the location and the grounds are, because this is very close to Bath, it's only 5 miles, but you're out, and then you've got the beautiful village of Freshford. Our art and of how it is much more individual, and the quality of the people that we employ as well.
You have excellent customer service, I have to say.
They are really
very good, very attentive.
Very proud of all those guys that do a lovely job for us, and that to me is a good 50% of what you actually what a hotel is about. Some of the I think we're a little bit more creative. We want to do things which are sort of outside the box, so like the glamping will be a part of that, and where we will do more events out in the garden in the summertime. And currently we're building this big terrace, which is which will hopefully be ready for May time, but where you'll be able to enjoy and eat outside, so that will be another restaurant space. One of the strands that we're working on quite a bit is how do we embrace sustainability, and
Yes.
how do we sort of really think about that through building, like the materials that we use, and just generally that communication through the food production,
Okay.
etc. And for us as well, what is very important is community, that we are very much part of the community, which is just down here in Freshford. So we're looking to work with the local school, where we would like to give the kids a bit of our land so that they could grow their own vegetables and do things like that.
Are you communicating that through your website? I think
That you haven't seen much of that yet. I think it's more of ideas that we're sort of working
implementing
on. But you know, I think in the next, what we're working to is almost that by the 1st of June we'll have a relaunch with the new rooms here, and then with the terrace area as well, and we'll actually get people, because Homewood has had a checkered history in the past.
Okay.
It really, when we bought this hotel, it was terribly run down and really, really poor. Like just everything was really dreadful.
Okay.
So technology, we've had to do the kitchen.
Yeah.
We've had to more or less
Do
redo all the stuff.
Interesting.
Which is a shame, because 20 years ago it was the place that everybody knew as one of those great country houses in Bath.
Definitely.
I think it's like, it's not going to happen overnight. I've sort
No.
of said, give us 3 years till we really make some impact. But I would like to think, you know, that it will end up as one of those great destinations which is close to Bath. It's not to copy a pig or anything like that. It's to be much more in tune where people actually are, so being much more sustainable, being relaxed, friendly, but really quality, and to have great people making it up, and also to see young people grow in our business as well, so that they stay with us and they don't
Develop them with you. I think that's incredible.
The spa is lovely in summertime when the weather is better. Like, my God, the pool was just covered with debris from yesterday, with all that was
Of course,
going on.
Yeah.
So, but for us, it is about how do we make Homewood great again.
Yeah.
And I do think that, you know, the food is going to be a big part of that, and the facilities, but also it is about escaping to the countryside and really bringing those great things that you want to do if you live in a city. That I want to get out. I want to be able to enjoy.
Yeah.
So we're pretty dog friendly here as well.
Okay.
And we'll do more. Like, we've just done a little book club with the walks, and we're ready to sort of like cycling, and I think what's important is trying to get this terrace area really together and get that very well.
And then people could bring their dogs and outside.
And where the community, and like, because there's plenty of good wealth around here, and it's sort of how do we sort of capture that this here is sort of where events will take place. So we're also doing a diary of events, so where we'll have different speakers doing speaking on different topics. So I think it's just really making it interesting, and that, you know, we can personalise the whole thing as much as you want before you actually arrive, so that we fully understand, you know, if you want to do the spa, what is it you want to do, what are the other things, and how we can, and I know we've got a meeting tomorrow of looking at how we can get that system much more in the technology, so that when you book, it's much more sort of there.
Yeah.
It leads you through that. So that
It's easier. You're just here
Yeah.
and they're ready to go.
Yeah.
Not having to think about it. Yeah, I think that would be organization. I think that's the key.
because we're all busy people. And
Exactly.
we all want to
And then
sort
I
of-
think that takes away time from your staff, because if somebody comes in and they haven't booked anything,
Yeah.
so that's taking their hours away doing something that should have been done. I think that's very good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
So,
Okay, that's amazing.
So there's lots to do.
Yeah,
there's no
lots to
shortage
do.
of it.
Yeah, you got your hands full.
Yeah.
And so does your wife come in and help you as well? Or?
My wife is much more the controller. She would look after finance and whatnot, but I'm the designer and the creator.
Okay.
So we have a big warehouse site at Meltsham, so we tend to go shopping on days off, and we see things and we put it together. But the house project is big in Lansdowne, so we've got a lot going on there. But this will look really lovely, I think, once it's done as well.
I think it will. I think you'll perfect grounds. It's such a stunning view.
Yeah.
And it's just away, because I know that like everything is kind of together. Even if you stay in a nice hotel there, I like this tucked away. And I think you definitely have really good potential. And you said it's done in June?
Yeah,
June.
June. So we're working hard to get, well, we know we have to have some of the rooms ready by mid-June. But yeah, we're working with, and again, of where they've got a nice country feel, where they're not stark modern, but they still actually have that warmth, but it sort of is up to date. So like we're working with, I can't remember his name, but he's a wallpaper. He was actually in House and Garden in the last edition.
Okay.
So he is doing like different wallpapers for the different rooms. So they all will have a story, and then there's 4 that face the front, and 2 of those will have their own private gardens, and then 2 will have their own balcony, so you'll get that lovely country view.
Incredible.
So you've got to come back.
I know, I do, I will, I definitely, I can't wait. I think the weather will be nice and we get to enjoy the spa.
You can't. Yesterday was the worst day ever.
It's okay, but I'm glad we came here now. Now you've seen the process.
Yes.
And I think following the journey, I could always carry that on. And
that would be great.
That would be before and after. So.
Because I think once people get a bit of the story, it is good to keep the story alive.
Of course.
And, you know, this is what they're up to next.
Exactly. I think I would love to do that. And Sarah at Taylor.
Yes.
Yeah, she communicated. She's like, it's going to be really good. I know they're in the stages, but it's already amazing. Just go check it out. I'm like, I think I loved it. So far, we're enjoying ourselves. Thank you so much for having us. And thank you so much for giving me your time. I'm going to take a quick selfie. As they do, just for my Insta stories. So we're done shooting in here. I am absolutely obsessed with this wall. And this dining area is currently under renovation. It's going to be extended. That's going to be an outdoor terrace. And coming June, I believe, it's going to be all done. And they're building 10 extra bedrooms. So that would be really good as well. Can't wait to come back summertime and enjoy it. I would enjoy the outdoor. And that's it. We just wrapped up shooting and we're going to go head home. Time to go.